Hello, Gemini friends. This is a report about Jupiter in Gemini, specifically for Gemini. This event is very exciting. Only once every 12 years do we get to have Jupiter in our own sign, and you get to have that now. So it's a really wonderful time of expansion, of new beginnings and luck and growth, and it's a very exciting time. This is a 12-year cycle, so you can think back to 12 years ago when you had a year when this happened, and you can kind of refer to, as we get into the manifestation possibilities, what you might have seen then. And remember, you're either adding to, with this new 12-year cycle, like adding to what you've already done in this last 12 years, or you're starting a brand new 12-year cycle. For Gemini, whenever any planet is in your sign, it goes through the first house. So we're not going to be talking about Jupiter in the sign of Gemini in this report. I suggest you listen to Jupiter and Gemini for all signs for that, which I will link in the notes below the podcast and the video, because that is a totally different dimension of this experience that you'll definitely want to know. We're going to be talking about Jupiter moving through the first house of Aries and what types of implications that will happen for you. This will bring intensity and opportunities for the whole year, but the earlier you are in the sign, the sooner you'll get your direct hit, which will be Jupiter crossing over your placement, and you later degree friends will get your hit later in the year. So let's talk about the first house manifestations. Okay, so when we're talking about Jupiter in Aries or the first house, we've got this tendency to lift up. It has to do with the sense of self. It has the energy of widening as it relates to the physical body, so people can gain weight, or it increases the notoriety, widens the notoriety or recognition. It definitely can increase self-focus, either from health issues that come up and get worsened from the Jupiter excess, or from other factors where the motivation just comes in. But it can add to motivation to address anything with the physical body. It can definitely bring up aggression. So there might be a need to exercise more, which can enhance the physical body. But you also have to be careful of injuries, because this excess, combined with this type of energy can, you just have to be more careful. It can definitely inspire. And again, this inspiration can be about yourself, your role, or to inspire others, kind of see yourself in a position to help people and then do that. And it can definitely widen your role. So maybe you've seen yourself as a parent, and that's what you've been focusing on. And now maybe your kids are a little older, and now you want to see, what other areas of purpose do you have? Or maybe you've been an architect, and now you want to be, a musician. The topics of how people see you and what you're known for is definitely coming up here. Now, what also tends to come up is that energy, of course, all these key points as it relates to these. So this energy of going big, we talked about how people can gain weight under Jupiter transits. They can also gain muscle mass. So if you're trying to gain weight, great, this will help. If you're not, it might be time to address the issues that are at the core of why that's an issue. And you can definitely go big with your dreams as far as yourself with your image, or yourself with what you want to do with your health. Again, with planting as many seeds as possible. So like diversifying, trying to, try different things, or put a lot of hands in the fire as far as, working on any of these topics. The energy of expansion we talked about can be physical, but can also have to do with expanding beyond the role or something that you've been seeing yourself as, or other people wanting to box you in as. Freedom is definitely a topic. Physical freedom, mental, emotional freedom, all of the freedom and mobility. Trying to maintain balance. Again, this is going to directly have to do with your physical body. So trying to sleep more, trying to balance out exercise. We talked about how health problems can come up because the astrological transits can show up weak links. So if you have a symptom, it's your body talking to you, and it's definitely a good idea to get it checked out. And changing your perspective about yourself, your body, your past, your birth, your circumstances at birth. This is also related here. Sometimes birth trauma can follow people for the rest of their lives, and looking into those types of psychological modalities that can help you shift your image, which can shift your life. If you resonate with my work and you want more free content from me, make sure to subscribe if you're on a podcast so you don't miss anything. Also, you can search in the podcast history and you'll see a list of everything that I posted recently. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. I've heard if you don't click the bell, I won't show up in your notifications. And I post pretty regularly, so you don't want to miss anything. So make sure you click the bell, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you want to have one easy place to see all of my podcasts and videos, go to anniehelpsyou.com/astrology. This is my player that I have, the podcast player and the YouTube player right next to each other. And if you are on the player on this page, just click in the top right corner on these 3 lines and it will reveal the playlist there. And you can scroll and see. Sometimes you have to scroll way far back because there's a lot of stuff I post. And if I do ever post anything on this player page that is a time-stamped situation, then any info about the timestamps will be somewhere right above or below, and there will be other instructions or other things on the page. You can always check out my eclipse playlist on that player as well, depending on where you're at in the eclipse cycle. There can be information for your sign and in general there, so you can just click there on the player as well. If you love to have more dates that are relevant, my sweet and salty date list, my monthly written astrology review given to you 1 month early, my monthly mini astrology lessons, special promos, private promos, blog updates, go to anniehelpsyou.com and put your name and email address in the slots there. And you will be joining my free VIP community. You'll also get my 28-day virtual coaching program for free called Shine, and that is very, very helpful. You'll also receive one of my subliminal recordings called Relax, Unwind, and Let Go. So lots of goodies for my free VIP community. You can see that at anniehelpsyou.com. If you love astrology and you love how I teach, you will love my astrology certification course. So on the anniehelpsyou.com page, you can see this up level link, and this will show you my basics course, and it will show you my very detailed, very comprehensive Become a Professional Astrologer Mastery Certification course, where I can take you from any stage you're at and help you to read charts adeptly and to earn money from your love of the stars. I have been a coach for 20 years. I've been teaching astrology, an astrologer for 20 years, and I've also been an entrepreneur for longer than that time. So all of that shines through in this course. You can take this course even if you want to learn astrology just to help yourself and your friends, but if you want to earn money, I can definitely help you do that. You can put my over 17 million channel views to work, all of my experience and expertise in this course. If you want early content, written horoscopes, how to handle difficult transits, and so much more, you can click on the upgrade button and join my secret star portal. And of course, we talked about how to join the free VIP community there. I hope you have a wonderful time until my next video, and I'll be back with you soon. Bye.